Good morning. Good morning, ISART community. Welcome back for day 2 of the conference. A couple things that I want to talk about in terms of logistics. First, there's a Q&A tab on your right. We'd like to see more questions from the audience. Just so you know how that works, we curate those questions and we post those questions to the panel. And so the moderator can ask the panel those questions, and also the panel can reply via text. So please ask questions. Second, if you're a speaker, please, if you haven't had a connectivity check, please go ahead and join backstage early so that we can do a little connectivity check on our end. It's just some of the simple logistics need to be worked out so that we can have things move kind of more flawlessly. Avoid VPN if we could on the speakers. And if you're a government employee, especially, and if you have some challenges in your network, please go ahead and consider working from connecting from home. I know it's a little late today, but maybe for future reference. So Charles Cooper's presentation will be re-recorded. Apologies for all the gaps yesterday in the video, but we're going to re-record that and post that for everybody's viewing. So at ISART this year, we're tackling the theme of continuous regulatory improvement. As we indicated, and as a number of the speakers indicated, the FCC and the NTIA, we're always scrambling on kind of the problems of the day. So one of the goals that we try to bring for ISART is for us to think forward, right? And that's really one of the purposes of the conference white paper, was to think 10, 20 years down the road on some of these concepts. So please, have that be a theme as you're viewing some of the panel discussions. And I also challenge the panelists to think that way too. We also promote diversity. We aim to promote diversity for equality and inclusion, also in thought. And so a way we achieve that diversity is to introduce a cross discipline. So Eric discussed yesterday a little bit how in 2011 we brought in the radar community into ISART, and we had this kind of cross dialogue between disciplines, between the radar engineering people and the communications people. And the thing that I learned about that was that there is a common language. In that case, it was mathematics. And so if you just kind of look and try to talk across those disciplines, there's a lot of value there. So this year, the focus that we're trying to add, the cross discipline that we're trying to add, is that of economics. And so today we're going to have a keynote in that field and have a spectrum sharing, economics on spectrum sharing panel. And then also later on in today's agenda, we'll have a data sharing and transparency panel.